Hello everybody, welcome into the weekly Friday at 3 o'clock video. And yes, the lovely Michelle is behind the camera. So I was on the phone with my coach and yesterday, and we had to talk about inflation rates versus interest rates and stuff like that. I did some research and I wanted to share with you. There's a lot of people, I think, not panicking, but a little fearful on what's going on with inflation and how it relates to home buying and stuff like that. So I hope this helps you guys clear up some things. I looked up 50 years of the United States inflation rate versus interest rates. This is good information. Look how this follows along, guys. Look at the interest rates as in orange, inflation rates in blue. I put red dots on what the home appreciation rates were. So in 1970, the home appreciation rate was just under 10%. But you'll see that the inflation was at around, around 6 or 7, right? Home prices were still higher than interest rates and inflation. Now you can see how high the interest rates were. Look how the interest rates and the inflation rates kind of follow along with each other. You see that? Interest rates go up, inflation pushes up. Inflation goes up, interest rates come down. They kind of follow along with each other through the years. And the timelines here, the 1973 oil crisis was here. The interest rates hit 20%. You guys remember that, unfortunately, near the late 80s. 2008 was the financial crisis. Look what inflation did. It was under zero. The 2020 pandemic was here. But look at the home appreciation rates, especially now. 15% in 2021 nationally. Locally, we were at 13. But look how much higher it is than the inflation and the interest rates are. So this is the thing. Inflation's at 8.6% right now. What does that tell you? Well, the interest rates are around 6. There's a good chance those interest rates are going to try to go up and grab inflation to bring it back down again. This is what the Fed's doing. They're trying to correct, okay? They're trying to correct things. Based on 50 years, that's what they've always done. If the inflation is too high, interest rates go up to grab it. If interest rates are too high, inflation goes up to grab it. They're always after each other, trying to keep them close to the same. Because here's the thing. When we had these historically low interest rates, credit was cheap, and people are cash rich. So people were buying and doing all that kind of stuff. The Fed's stopping it because the inflation rate's so high, they're going to stop it. They're going to raise the cost of lending right now in order to capture inflation to try to pull it back down. That's what's going on. It's what we call a correction. It's a correction. So is it still a good time to buy a house? You know, homeownership is the #1 hedge against inflation. Here's why. The first thing is you fix your payment. So you don't have any question on whether rents are going to go up. It doesn't matter if gas prices are going up about your housing payment. Your housing payment's going to stay the same if you get a fixed rate mortgage. Even though it might be a little higher right now, at least you still know that's your mortgage payment. You can always refinance when the interest rates come down, okay? The second thing is, look what home appreciation does. Almost every time except this one, home appreciation rates were higher than the inflation and the interest rate. Sometimes not the interest rate, but mostly the inflation rate. It hedges against inflation. It's still a good investment. Hope that helps. Call me, text me, email me, smoke signal me if you want to talk about it more. And I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. Take care. God bless.